Hi, everybody. I'm Marvin, and this is Crusty Cornelia. Today on Fuzzy Finger Reviews, we're going to talk about the movie called Love Again. This is a movie about a woman still grieving after her fiance's death, starts texting her deepest thoughts to a phone number, and forms a bond with the man who receives them by chance. This movie was released in 2023. It's rated PG 13 for some sexual material and strong language, and it runs about an hour and 45 minutes long. Crusty Cornelia, what is your quick take on this movie?
Matey, Love Again do be a jolly good movie and a jolly good time. Me did not know what I was watching, so was pleasantly surprised that the movie co-starred Celine Dion as herself. She be singing the wee tunes for us. The plot was cute. The stars lad is bonny. Ye rom-com lovers will be taking a shine into this movie, which is why I be do giving it Love Again 3 fuzzy fingers.
Wow. Crusty Cornelia, this rom-com had me crying and laughing. There was some dark humor at times, and it's what I would call a worldly movie. But it was touching and fun, and I as well gave it 3 fuzzy fingers. I think, though, if you're into romance, I would consider this a 4. I mean, people want to see something a little different, and that this one's for you. Crusty Cornelia, they did have, you mentioned Celine Dion. They had some interesting actors in this movie. Let's talk about some of them, like the leading lady, Priyanka Chopra Jonas. You may know her from the TV series Quantico and the movies Baywatch and Citadel. She was a great actress in this movie, and I thought she fit her part well. The leading man, he's one of those faces that you think you've seen, before in all these movies. But when I looked him up, his name is Sam Heughan, and the only things I saw him that I know that he's popular for is the series Outlander. But there was one movie that I think it was from that I remembered him from, and that's A Princess for Christmas. That was a delightful movie that I really enjoyed. His character Rob had good chemistry with the leading lady. You also mentioned Celine Dion, who plays a love guru of sorts. There was also a cameo from Priyanka's husband, Nick Jonas. Those and the other supporting cast did a great job in this movie. What did you think about the casting, Crusty Cornelia?
The writing do be clever, and I especially fancied the way they be weaving Celine Dion and Nick Jonas into the tale. But I must say, there were times the character of Mira Ray don't be sitting right with me, although Priyanka Chopra Jones acted her heart out with what she be given. It just weren't being believable for me that she be mourning her beau for 2 long years, only to cast him overboard after a day or 2 and then hop into bed on the second date. She be acting the crack Jenny teacup, she be. It's downright dastardly, especially with someone be grieving their true love. Arrgh. Now, bonny lad Sam Heughan as Rob Burns, brilliant. He played the role of a lad who fell in love from the get-go splendorously, and I was rooting for him all through the flick. His comic moments be treacherous to me, like a pirate's booty. He and Mira seemed to be proper connection on the screen. Or maybe it was just me connection for that hunk of a man. Mr. Burns, I do be a single pirate woman. Looking for me, pirate man, look me up.
Crusty Cornelius, I agree. I think the script was very well written. It was touching. As I mentioned before, to me, this is a worldly movie. It has some crass discussions about sex and some implied premarital sex. That said, I think a lot of the dialogue in this movie is something that would actually happen in real life. Some of the interactions I found quite realistic, which was refreshing. Yeah, so definitely well written. The cinematography in this one, it was shot in a city of sorts. I don't remember if they said which city it was, but it was beautifully done. Each scene, helped set the mood with great lighting. And the camera work doesn't take a center stage, but it, does help portray or support the emotions of the actors in this one. Did anything about the cinematography or this beautiful scene, the shots of the city, do anything for you, Crusty Cornelius?
Ah, yes, Arg! I did enjoy the cinematic moments of this movie, especially the way they set up the comedic moments. And the onstage scenes with Celine Dion were very intimate, and I enjoyed those. And I loved her when she was on stage as well. She'd be playing the star and sharing some of her moments with us there. It was just fun to be part of that presence of her stars. She is like the star in the sky that we sailors navigate in the night skies with. The sound score, oh, that is what the movie be being about. Eh, Marvin?
Oh, yeah.
Celine Dion, she be singing your music and finding clever ways to weave the music into the plot, singing in the shower, singing when they're heartbroken, all the clever, catchy tunes of Celine Dion and others. I found myself singing her songs for weeks afterwards. The songs go on and on and on and on. What did you think about the music, Marvin?
Yeah, it's not necessarily my type of music, but from the get-go, the music played a big role in this movie. It really did well to set the mood and pace. I loved it. I love when music and the sound takes a big part in the movie. So this was very nice for me. I do want to mention something that I said before. This is kind of a worldly movie, and if you're going to show this to teenagers, young teenagers, though there may be some politically correctness stuck in this movie, I would be more concerned about the premarital sex and the conversations and stuff. Otherwise, if you're an adult, the weird stuff in this is very easily overlooked. Did anything stick out to you that seemed shoehorned in, Crusty Cornelia?
Beware, beware, treacherous waters ahead. The adult content is on the bow for sure, and as I mentioned, I do be a bit miffed about it. I did not like where she hopped into bed so easily. That do be bothering me. As you mentioned, it is an adult movie, and there are many who will not be bothered by such conduct, but I am a bit prudish for a pirate, and I do be thinking that if you love somebody, you should be true to them. Arg! Ahoy, me hearties! Love Again is a right jolly, light, happy rom-com that all ye hearties and landlubbers will want to see again and again, with its catchy music, clever writing, and cute comedy. The storyline and music will have ye singing along with the ever-beautiful Celine Dion. But avast ye, mateys, beware! It is not for the little ones. It be strictly for us adults. Arg! What think ye, Marvin?
I'm on the same boat as boat. Get it? I'm on the same boat as you, Crusty Cornelia. I really enjoyed this romantic drama comedy. I mean, I laughed a couple times, like out loud, and I teared up quite a few times. As long as you're an adult, like Crusty Cornelia said, and you're in the mood for this type of subject matter, I recommend watching the movie Love Again.
Well, batten down the hatches now, and I be thanking ye hearties for tuning in to our vlogcast. We do be hoping ye enjoyed sailing these cinematic seas with us. And don't ye be a scallywag. Like, share, and leave your comments below to keep the conversation going. Until next time, follow the fair winds to y'all. Arg!
Bye, everybody.